It's your girl M. Williams again. I'm back on here with another video, and this time I'm going to talk about the FDA, and they're trying to ban or talking about considering banning hair relaxers. And so just want to come on here really brief.
Thousands of black women across the country are joining a class action lawsuit linked to a popular hair product.
Yeah, this is significant. The women all say they were diagnosed with cancer after using hair relaxers made by a dozen companies.
So I'm sure you guys heard about the ban on relaxers. You know, they've been talking about this for a while. And so, like, I'm looking down. I'm like, look, if it's not one thing, it's another. So some people do, even though there's so many naturalistas out here, including myself, although there's a lot of women out here, African-American women with natural hair, there are a lot of women who still have relaxed hair. But there's definitely natural hair. Naturalistas are definitely the majority, in my opinion. So there are still a lot of women out here, like I said, with relaxed hair, but mainly it's women who wear shorter hairstyles like pixie cuts and stuff like that. But, you know, some women, just depending on, you know, what profession they in, they prefer to have that sleeker look. So, you know, you've been hearing about the FDA proposing a ban on hair relaxers with formaldehyde in them due to cancer concerns. So this is an article I saw from the end of October 2023 of this year. And so we're in November. We're at the end of November. So about a month ago, this is an article. Everything that I'm discussing with you guys, the links that I got it from, I'm going to drop them down below so that you can kind of read them, because I don't want to make this video too long. But why is the FDA considering banning relaxers? Well, they kind of, you know, it's kind of a thing where, you know, people kind of give their complaints and stuff like that. So they've been, you know, any kind of chemical, like, because even when keratins came out, when women started going natural, doing the big chops and all this other stuff, cutting out all the relaxed hair, you know, a lot of women, when they started wearing their hair relaxed, they kind of weren't feeling that, you know, depending on what kind of industry you in, whether you're in corporate America or something like that, you might want a sleeker look. So a lot of women start doing the keratins instead of the relaxers, and then now people do a lot of amino acid. But the keratins, when they first got really, really popular with African-American women, with women start getting a lot of keratins, you know, you start hearing about formaldehyde and all of this stuff. It was all about like inhaling that. And it was not only the clients, but the stylists inhaling it too. So when I was doing them, and I still offer them to this day, but you know, I use the one that has that does not have the formaldehyde in it. So the whole thing is the formaldehyde. So formaldehyde, what is it? It's common to the chemical industry, as well as known as a preservative in medical laboratories such as embalming fluid, believe it or not. So what's the whole thing about formaldehyde? It's about, like, with the formaldehyde, it's all about the fumes. So, you know, when someone would get a keratin, if it had that formaldehyde in it, then, you know, when you're blow drying their hair and when you're pressing their hair out, you know, which the heat is what seals the keratin in, the fumes that goes out, that's being emitted into the room or the salon or whatever, you know, it's not good to inhale that, you know. And so, you know, they do have keratins without the formaldehyde in it. And so it's very common, you know, formaldehyde, and I'm gonna put the spelling of formaldehyde up there. Like I said, I'm also gonna drop the links down below. And what does the FDA, what do they have to do with it? The FDA stands for the Food and Drug Administration. It is responsible, they're responsible for protecting the public health by ensuring the safety, efficiency, and security of human drugs, biological products, and medical devices, by ensuring the safety of our nation's food supply, cosmetics, and products that emit radiation. So I'm going to drop this link down below about the Food and Drug Administration. So they're the ones that's looking into it. And they're also, I'm going to put some information down below, a link about the recent study by the National Institute of Health, which is commonly, used for products and for cancer. So they're saying, that this formaldehyde, it can cause ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, and stuff like that. They're saying that women are at higher risk for getting uterine cancer if you use these chemical hair straightening products, such as relaxers or keratin that has a formaldehyde in it. You can do your own research. I'm just here to give some just brief information. But the FDA is proposing a ban on hair relaxers with formaldehyde due to cancer concerns. And so I think they've talked about this in the past. All of the information that I know, again, I will be dropping the links down below. But in all honesty, as far as I'm concerned, or with the clients that I've had, majority of my clients are natural. Now, I do have some clients that have relaxed hair, but the majority of my clients are natural. And when I say natural, a lot of them get the presses and stuff like that. I have some clients that get other things. Some of them get the amino acid keratin when that first started coming out, when women started going natural. And I still had my storefront. We were doing a lot of keratin, but I was sure that I was purchasing the one that did not have the formaldehyde in it. So there's a lot of information out here. If you're a woman that has relaxed hair, you want to do your own research. The links that I'm going to drop below, you can look at them. You can also do your own hashtag search. You can do your own Google search. Again, anything I put on my channel, please go back and do your own due diligence and do your own research as well, is what I always, kind of advise people to do. And so, a lot of people do still have relaxed hair. And so it's almost like, okay, like I said in one other video, one of my uploads, I was saying, if people do stop getting relaxers, then there's always a plan B. Just like my own hair is natural under this wig. So if you work in corporate America, or if you work, upper management or whatever, and you want this whole sleeker, relaxed hair look, but you still like the versatility of your relaxed hair, when you go to work, put your wig on, go to work, come home, take it off. If it's on the weekend and you're going out somewhere and you want to wear your natural hair, do that. I mean, it's always a plan B. It's other alternatives. It's other options. It's other things that you can do then. But I know a lot of women have pixie cuts, which are the shorter styles. And, just depending on your hair texture, if you have like a softer hair texture, then you definitely can do like maybe an amino acid or something like that and still wear your pixie. But some women who have thicker, denser, coarser hair, you probably like, oh my God, how am I not going to wear a relaxer? Or how am I not going to get my hair relaxed? So we will see. I will continue to research this, and I will do an updated video, if they come out with some new information. But the FDA, which you've probably already heard, is considering banning relaxers due to the formaldehyde. So in all honesty, if I was a manufacturing company that produces and manufactures relaxers, I would go ahead and be coming up with some other alternative, because women who have relaxed hair, they still gonna want relaxed hair. So I will be coming up with some kind of alternative. And then too, from the research I did, it said that, all of the products in some of the beauty, chemicals are not tested. They don't test it all. So everything I find, I'm going to put it down below so that you can do your own research and you can do your due diligence if you do have relaxed hair. But again, they considering banning it. So just as recently, because I think there was a woman who did a lawsuit. I will drop that link below. African American woman, I think she did a lawsuit, and I think well, I'm saying I think, but I know there was an African American woman who sued. So I'm gonna because she did end up with some type of cancer. So I'm gonna drop everything down below. If I have any updates or I hear of any new information, I will definitely do an update on this video. I just wanted to drop this on here really briefly and just let you know that the FDA is considering banning hair relaxers, and I think their main concern, from the research that I've done, the main concern is formaldehyde, and another main concern is they're saying that a lot of the straightening products have a higher risk for causing uterine cancer in women, and they're saying predominantly African American women are using these products. You know, Caucasian women, they do use keratins, but like I said, with the keratin, they do have keratins that are formaldehyde free. But they did say that a lot of stuff like urea, which is UREA, I'll drop that down below. They say some of the products that go into, or some of the ingredients rather, that go in some of these products are not tested. So you don't know what the long-term effect may be, you know. And I kind of think that's why a lot of women start going natural, you know, in the early 2000s, just trying to be chemical free. But I think, you know, again, I think a lot of women start to see that being chemical free or relaxer free, if you will, kind of, it was kind of more than what they have. Because, you know, in all honesty, you know, wake up in the morning and you have to do your hair all the time. Sometimes that can take a lot of time if your hair is natural, just depending on how you wear it or how you're trying to wear it. So I get it. I'm a stylist, I understand. So I be wearing these wigs, so, you know. But you guys, I want to come out here and give you this information. I'm going to drop it down below. Please, if you guys know anything that you want me to discuss or anything that you want me to talk about on my channel, just drop it down below. Again, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Please do subscribe, and please do drop your comments down below. I'm going to see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Be blessed.